That match was really laggy. Like that when the inkjet got me, I was behind the wall, and apparently that was a direct hit. So I went up 8, went up 10, and I guarantee you I'll go down more than 18. I'm trying to get above the 2000. So how this game is horrible. Like I go up 8, then go up 10. So that's 18 points for 2 matches, and then I go down 22. So I'm more. It erases my 2 wins, and I go down even further. The point system is fucking shit. It punishes you whether you win or lose. Even if you win, you're not getting ahead, because then when you lose 1, they just get erased. So I'm more further down than when I the last 2 wins. What's up, Wag? I just started and I'm already. I started. I won a game. I went up 8. I win a game. I go up 10, and I lose a game, then go down 22. So I'm -4 from when I started. Fucking joke. I just want to get above 2000 just to be safe. My Splat Zone's placements went rubbish. I won 3, and then all of the rest were just terrible. Oh, dude, this fucking game. I don't want to buy anything on the Nintendo Switch. It's always garbage. It's never as good as what it was on the other stuff. Like Fortnite's probably not as good as the PC because you haven't got mouse and keyboard. Overwatch is probably not as good as PC because it hasn't got mouse and keyboard. So now I'll go down 24. For fuck's sake. I might as well just drop down to S+9 and just go back up again because it's just the fucking train wreck. You win a game, you go up 8. You win a game, you go up 10. Then you lose a game, you go down 22. Lose another game, you go down 24. So how are you supposed to make progress in this game? Like, it's just punishment after punishment. My placements went to shit, and then even after it's going to shit. And how come no one's got on Nintendo's back and demanded that they fucking change this system? It is horrible. The only people that back this up are the people that are always winning. Your competitive players. These are the ones that back it up because they're not seeing all the distress because they win most of the time. So they don't know what it feels like to be constantly on a fucking downer like this. And then the one game I'm about to win, we get a disconnect, and it happened late. So if we lost that, it still would have counted as a loss. Yeah, the last time I streamed this game the other day, I had internet problems, and I disconnected, and it gave me the 5-minute ban. I was thinking, if my internet was a bit shaky at the time, and I think I know what caused it. I had Fortnite in the background. When I exited my game, I noticed that Fortnite had an update already pending, and I reckon when that update was about to pend, that's what caused me to have all the drop frames and that. So I reckon it was that. So I deleted Fortnite. That's crap. I hate that. Like, you can have things that pop up in the background that can affect your internet. Because I've never had that happen where I have like unstable connections and major drop frames. So it obviously affected my bandwidth for suddenly having an update pinging up. And I was thinking, they're banning me for 5 minutes. What is that going to do? So banning me for 5 minutes is just what? It just makes me more upset and more frustrated that I've got to sit out for 5 minutes. Nintendo weren't upset or bothered about how strong my internet connection was when they were taking $17.99 off me. When I was paying for your online subscription, you weren't bothered how good my internet was then, was you? But then when it comes to playing the game, all suddenly it matters. And you're going to punish me for it. So the guy didn't die. He managed to stay alive to come around and get me. So what was that? I went up 26, and I'm getting fucking iTunes keep popping up. I hate that about the computers. So I went up 26, didn't I? Watch me, I'm going to go down 30. Because we had a shitty Splash-O-Matic that couldn't do anything. And the reason I'm not going to just throw all my matches just to go back to S+, because it's not fair on the other 3 people around me, so why should I be all selfish? It's not possible to get 70 points, is it? 70-point win or 55. I think 60 is the maximum you can ever get. And I don't know what reason you'd get that. I mean, there's what 3? There's 4. There's 4 stipulations of what you can win by. Knockout, not knockout, beyond 50. No, comeback. But they got 2. They got 2 Splatlings. I thought they were 2 remixes as well, but they got 3 long range weapons and we got 2 short range, so we don't have a chance. Alright, so the splashdown can get me when I'm above ground. And if I'm shooting at him, he can just magically escape with the splashdown. I hate that, the invincibility where you can, someone's supposed to be dead, but then they can sort of escape death. I'm not playing, I'm just... That's what I hate about this game. Like, all of the specials have this like invincibility where you can just escape dying. Like that, even when the splashdown killed me, I shot him when he went up, and it still didn't kill him. But then I'm above ground, and it could do just as much damage if I was below. So we had 2 short range weapons, the Splat Junior and the Ink Brush, and they had 3 long range weapons. So I'll go down 18. It's just embarrassing. I should just play it and not stream. It's just makes me play even more worse. The more I lose, the more upset I get, and I just can't be bothered. Like yesterday, I was streaming my Sonic. I was having a blast, enjoying myself, and then when I come to play this game, it's just miserable. It's just the same thing over and over and over again, just hoping that it's a different result. So you're playing the same 2 maps over and over, hoping, oh, next time I might win. Oh, next time I might win. Look, again, look, where's this ink brush now? Look, the same ink brush that was in the next game. Oh, we lost. So now he's throwing. That's 2 sets of missiles, so that's 2 ecolators. The Tenta missile is just like three things in once. One, it's an eco layer. Two, it can paint ink, and three, it can potentially kill the enemy. And that'd be insane if they gave it invincibility frames like the splashdown or anything else, where once it's letting its missiles off, it's invincible, just like the Booyah Bomb. And I hate that as well, the Booyah Bomb, where you're about to die and suddenly you can just escape death and just fling in the air, and then you're invincible, and then you can escape. You can just throw the thing beneath your feet, or it's horrible. It's fucking stupid. All of the shitty things in this game that they removed, they sneakily put them in and made them worse. I'm just moaning and moaning. When you're winning, the game's a lot of fun. Like when you're winning like a game or two. But once you're losing multiple times in a row, it's just miserable. And I'm on the fence whether I should reset my 99 back to 1 or not. I thought, right, we'll start November, a new leaf. We'll go back to ranked because I finally got to 99. I had all my X's. I thought, right, let's just start a new leaf and just play ranked. And I'm already getting that urge to just run away again. I want to get my Splat zones over 2,000 and run away again. Or maybe go on my second account. I did that. I tried to save him by inking beneath his feet. See, I'm a nice player. I help my team as well. I saw him getting in a bit of a pickle, so I thought I'll ink beneath his feet to help him out, help him move. So if I didn't, he would have died. Well, 45 minutes to get up to 2,000. I don't know whether to play the other modes or not. I should just not care. Just if I D-rank, I D-rank. Because right now it's on the back of my mind, thinking right, I want to keep my 4 X's, and at the same time I'm thinking, does it really matter? If I go back to Turf War, it's the same shit over again. Getting teamed with B plus and C minuses and getting choked out at the spawn. That's what happens in Turf War. It's just who can lock you out at the last 20 seconds. Fucking, I'm still alive. I was expecting to die right there. That guy. I can't get in that way. I need some ink resistance on this. So how come when I shot him, I didn't get no drop damage or fall off damage when he's behind that balloon thing? If that blob had killed me, we wouldn't have made that. Those sort of wins right there where you should get rewarded with big points. Now I'm on the fence whether to keep playing or not. I got it to 2,000. What do you reckon I should do? Just play on another account or keep going? I don't want to go. I don't want it to drop back down. That was a nightmare getting it back up to 2,000. I know. I know. I keep playing. It's going to go back down. What's after this anyway? Right, Clan Blitz. I've got to do Clan Blitz. I haven't done anything for that. I've still got the placements to do. So what's it? Kelp. Bit horrible. Look, Skipper Pavilion and Kelp Dome. I don't mind Kelp Dome for the Clan Blitz, but it's Skipper Pavilion. That's a horrible map. I hate that. I fucking hate that map. It's not in any of the rotations at the moment. I hate Rainmaker is probably the worst variation of Skipper Pavilion of where they've got the goal. Like the way you go up that ramp and wrap around to get to the goal. Once you're respawning and the players at that point, you can't do nothing. They can just sit at that podium and just pretty much spawn camp you and your stuff. They should have had it like as a reverse. They should have put the podium should be somewhere else. And there's that massive gap as well where you can jump across the gap and get an immediate 50 or 40 or 30. Poor map design. Okay, let's just go in again. I mean, I've only been going, what? I've been going for an hour. At level 2100, so I'll just scrape by to get to 2000. It's already putting me against fucking 2100s. What have they got? Armor baller, splashdown, rain. Drop damage, no matter what. I shouldn't have gone in. Should have just stopped. He's right under there. So I mean, look, spawn camps. That's what happens, spawn camps. And I'm gonna drop major fucking points. So my weapon's tapping him, but it's not doing anything. I shot that Splat Geordie how many times, and he was allowed to just dodge out of it. I'm gonna drop major points now. Thanks Whack for encouraging me to keep playing. Oh my god. I'm gonna drop like 20 plus, I know it. 7. Everything's invincibility. Like once you use your special, you're like invincible for like a second or two, and you get all your ink back as well. We're up against double booyah bomb. We're fucked again. I heard my bubble come out. It made the noise that a bubble was coming out, but nothing come out. Just block that angle off. See what I mean? The booyah bomb, I can't even kill it. What happened to Bomb Sniffer? Why did they take that out? Oh, we're going to lose this. That we're 3 down. Well, I'm definitely going to lose more than 7 for that. That's what happens when you have 2 booyah bombs that you can't fucking kill. Like you can't even destroy it in a whole rev of a heavy splat link. So that's telling you that The special is a problem. They had 2 of them. And they had a baller, which is, that takes a load of ink to kill that. And the brush, the stamp, which is another awkward one to kill. So we were set to fail right there. The Booyah Bomb should be able to be killed with a full rev of a heavy splatling. Like where is the weakness? Why do I need to have like 2 to 3 of my teammates just to take down a special? So by the time we took it down, I've got no ink left to kill the player afterwards. So if I killed it by myself and he dropped out of the Booyah Bomb, I've got no way of killing him afterwards. So either way, I'm dead. So I've got the smartest choice is to just run away. So let them cap the zone and at the same time gain ground afterwards. Like it shows you a problem when the regular okie doke fucking player can fix the game better than these professionals that are paid to develop this. You got streamers sitting there saying ideas to make this game better, and they go ignored. Look at that, look. Is it a double Booyah Bomb again? No, it's... Like even when I took down that Splat, I tried to take down that remix right there. It didn't kill him, did it? It was like 3/4 of the way. So what did I drop down before? 7 and something else, wasn't it? Yeah, I think my Splat zones went to shit last time because I tried using a Kenza Luna in Inkblot Art Academy and Wahoo World. I won the first 2, and then I won, and I lost like 4 in a row. Then I won 1, then I lost the rest. Yeah, I tried to use a Luna. I thought it would be a good idea for Inkblot Art Academy, but I kept mostly getting Wahoo World. I thought the rain would help. The rain and the fizzy bomb. It's this shitty E-liter. The fucking E-liter. He used his bubbles the same time I did. I used my bubbles, and as I was floating over, he used his at the same time. Which made it useless. It made it counted as just one because they all just explode together. So what did I go up last time? Like 13? Oh my god. I'll show you. I did use the Luna. Where it's like somewhere recently. There. I used the Luna and then I changed the Neo Sloshy and then it went to tower controlled and I changed to these. And then I was playing around with these in the testing room. And now we're here. It's madness. So we're going back down again. So what do I need to get? More than 27 points to get me back to 2,000. I doubt it's going to give me that. And after we're going to be raging at Clan Blitz. I don't know what to play for that. Skip a Pavilion. I think I might use a custom range blaster with the bubbles and the curling bomb. So why didn't my shots kill the splashdown? What's up, Omi? I've been lurking in your streams recently. doing your night sessions. Are you playing? Are you playing today? Are you streaming today? I remember about I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was a Friday night. You were streaming, and you were streaming for hours. It was night time. I had your stream on. I went to the gym, came back. You were still streaming, and as I was going to bed, you were still streaming. And I dozed off. I woke up in the middle of the night. It must have been about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you were still going. I thought, fucking hell. I thought that was dedication right there. I was like, it must have been like 8 hours. It was about 2 or 3 weeks ago on a Friday. But I admire people that can play this game for that many hours. I used to be able to play Splatoon 1 for a long time, but and then this game I can't do it. Oh, they got disconnect. We'll block that off. That's what I use the wall for, to block off flanks or make it harder for them to get round. Right, so I'll throw the wall there to block that off. Well, how my stream's been going? Well, I've been streaming other stuff at the same time. Like I've been playing a bit of retro, and I've just recently got back into streaming this. But I was playing Turf Wars off stream. That's how I got to my 99. I get really nervous when I play this game because I'm streaming and I've got the window open for people to watch me play. I feel like I've got to have a high performance. Like when I'm not winning, it must mean I'm not playing very well. Oh, you've lurked in a few. No, I'm going to play Salmon Run until the next rotation. I don't want to risk my Splat zones. So what is it? Tetras, Sploosh, 10 and something else. Ah, that's all. I need that hat. I need that hat for something else. Let me see what I need it for. The hat. I know I've got it on that, but I need it for something else because I've already got a swim speed with special power up. Because I can already get it on that. So I need to have this as something else. So what have I got it for? Brand. And I've also got a swim speed Grisco there. So I need it as something else. Maybe a quick respawn. So I haven't got many of those. Right, yeah, I need it as a quick respawn. Well, you're better off playing it off stream, or I'd rather just League, just play League, and just spare my rank and just play with someone. I think I made a YouTube video a while back. It was I thought it would be a good idea to do this video, and I'll tell you what it is. I thought of making a Discord server and then spread the Discord server around, and it's a place where people can find someone to play League with. So the more people that are in the Discord server, the more chance of finding a partner. So you can just play without risking your rank. And sometimes I think that when I stream, I should go into people's look in people's streams and ask everyone that's playing Splatoon, do you want to twin? Do you want to twin? But most of the time, no one will. Like these competitive players, that they think they're too good to be playing with you. Like they won't add you, or they think you're not good enough, or you're not high enough up the food chain to play with. Because when I play this game, I wish I can just there's somewhere I can go and reach out and think, right, who's looking for a partner? Oh, there is discourse like that. I think there is, but is it open to everyone, or do you have to be of a certain level? Like if I played League with someone, my only requirement would be that you're X rank, and that's it. That you're gonna play. You're not just gonna try and humiliate me on stream. Sometimes they're not practical. I won't say any names, but you know who I'm talking about. Like the top streamers of this game, they won't play with anyone. Like you have to be there's like a criteria or requirements for them to acknowledge you. One being a subscriber, and being a subscriber, they'll just open their eyelids at you, but then it won't go no further than that. So what am I doing? Swim speed, wasn't it? Right, scrub that because I want the chunks. Because if I get the other the helmet, it will take the chunks. It won't give them to me. It takes ages, more often than not. It takes ages to respond. Getting a response from someone, like asking someone and getting getting a reply. Right, so we're gonna do a bit of salmon run until I get the helmet. I want the quick respawn on that helmet. Like I see you playing in the evening, and sometimes I want to comment on your stream and say, right, do you want to twin? But it looks like you're busy doing your ranks. Like you're doing your solo. And sometimes I wish they made it they made a mode where you can play these ranked modes without sacrificing your rank. So you've got your X. And you can click an option to not sacrifice your points. So you're just playing like turf war. I mean, unless you've got friends to play with, the only way you can play these modes is by yourself. So, and then you've got to have all the frustrations that come with it. I mean, they've got these videos like saying how to make competitive better. First, you've got to make this game more, to give this game more exposure. You've got to reach out to the casual player, the player that's not competitive. You've got to make them happy first. Because then the more people playing the game, the bigger the spotlight you're going to get. Oh, it fell out. I haven't played Salmon Run for ages. Just about scrape that. Cross platforms. What play it on the PS4 and stuff like that? You think they should release this game on the PS4? This game would be mental if you played it with mouse and keyboard. At the moment, I think the game's dead. It's on the verge of just dead. I mean, I can play Turf War casually, but there's no way of playing the other modes without all the frustrations, like I just said. Shit! Jesus Christ! No. The problem also, Nintendo needs this game to help Switch sales, so will never be available on competing platforms. Now, I think they're done with this game. Even the competitive teams, they've lost all their sponsorships. I'm not sure if any have got the companies behind them anymore. Which just shows you how quick it came and went. Even in Japan, Turf Wars is more popular than playing Splat Zones. If you type in what's the name of the name? GG Boys. If you type in GG Boys Splatoon 2 and you see what they're doing recently, their most recent content of this year is playing a turf war competition. Oh look! Oh, it closed. That was quick. So rip my quick respawn. It just gave me the same thing. Hang on. Keep move gear. Run speed. Sub. What do I want on that? I think I'll keep the run speed one. And I'm not sure if just balls myself up. 2-year lifespan. This game's next year, next E3. This game will be pushing over 3 years. So we've got Grisco. Right, so that's good with that. So what about the sub power up, the sub saver? But yeah, my opinion on Splatoon 3 is I don't think that it's going to come out anytime soon. Do you know when they brought out the update for these badges? You know, the red badge, the bronze badge, and the gold badge being 10 million. That came out this year, didn't it? It came out around, I think, Easter. Was it Easter? The European tournament. The Nagami guy came out and he announced the Easter gear, and he also announced these badges. The cleared apples and the tent camo umbrella thing come out. That's when these badges come out. So that was this year, wasn't it? Or was it last year? Right, and when just think how much time it would take to get a gold badge on one of these weapons. That's how long it's going to take for Splatoon 3 to come out. Because why announce these badges to get 10 million on them if you're going to be releasing another game next year? You can't do it. Yeah, it was this year. I thought so. Easter. I think it was Easter, like the Easter holidays, that they come out. So just think that was proof that they were never going to announce Splatoon 3 at the E3, because why make an update like this to have a new game come out shortly after? That's my theory on these, why these badges exist, and why the gold badge particular is so vast. Like 10 million will take a long time. It'll take you like a couple months if you grind it if you did like 100k a day. Even that would take you ages. So I wanted to grind this one to 10 million, but it'll take too long. I've done a whole rotation with the 96 gal, like 2 hours, and it only went up 20,000. So to do 100k a day, I'll have to be playing for like 10 hours a day. So yeah. So what was next? Splat clams. Oh. I don't know what to do. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk Clan Blitz. I'm just sitting here. Anyone in the chat? We've got 5 people in here. Does anyone want to Splat Zones? No, yeah, Splat Zones. Buy Overwatch. It doesn't. That game doesn't really appeal to me. It doesn't look my type of thing. It looks sort of like a Halo, like a cross between Fortnite and Halo. I played. No, you can't play. I played Fortnite a couple days ago. I thought I'd try Fortnite 2. And my very first time playing Fortnite. No, I played Fortnite 1, but my first time playing Fortnite 2. my very first game, I win, and I did nothing for it. I did nothing to get this win. I just plodded around and hoped. This guy was just sitting in a corner. Where I killed that guy, he was just standing there. Like I didn't have to put any effort. He wasn't even doing anything, unless he was about to disconnect. I'll watch. Does anyone want to play? I mean, look how strong this weapon is. Even if you don't get the direct, it's like 99. So 99. So if you did that on a player, you can easily finish them off. I'm just gonna chip off and take a break, and I'll probably end up streaming Sonic later on. So yeah, peace.